Alright, so we're working on the chair next. Alright, we have the seat done, we have holes drilled in, we have the contour going around. Next thing is the chair back. First thing I need to do is make a plane on the angle that the chair back is on. So to have a reference, I'm going to start by making a sketch, creating a line. I can get these to jump on the center point. Right, this is going to act as my pivot point. Now if I do angle plane around an edge, that, select that line, select a face as a reference. Alright, on the paper it tells me it is 110 degrees. Depending, mine angled the right way. Alright, you want it going back towards the holes. You may have to switch the arrow or change it to negative, or you can do the math in your head, but you want it angling back this way. Do that. Now if I do a sketch on the back here, I'm going to kind of draw the path that this is going to be taken out on. So I'm going to go from the midpoint. Here, I'll do another line. I don't know why I'm getting another circle here. It might be from something I forgot to delete. But from the midpoint, I'm going to come up 11 inches. Right, on the end of 11 inches, I'm going to make a circle. Diameter of that circle is 11. Oh, I was wrong. It's 18. There we go. Now I'm going to draw a line up from center of the circle to the tangent point on the side. Do the same thing here. Tangent. I'm going to trim the bottom off. I can delete that. I'm going to add in dimension to the distance of the bottom so that it doesn't change. If you don't have a dimension there, it could change as you trim, move, delete things. Alright, now here's the little bit of a tricky part. It's not one shape going the whole way around. Alright, it starts out as a circle down here at the bottom and transitions to a square. And then from there it is a square the rest of the way around. So what I'm going to do, let me see if I can do this in two different sketches to save myself a little time in the long run. I'm going to go back here, end of the line, same angle, it kind of snaps to it already. You can see it's a goofy one, 82.85. I'm going to come up 2.13 along that arc. 2.13. Now I'm going to connect across. Again, I'm trying it a different way and see if this works. I'm going to same thing, plane around an edge, have a plane. It went for 90 degrees. Let me change this to 0. Good. Now I have a plane going through there. The end of those lines, that is parallel to the top of the seat. Now I need to make the square that I'm transitioning to. So I select that plane. It's a little bit off there. It shouldn't make too much of a difference. Let me... It's a 1-inch square. I'm going to put a diagonal in it just so I can grab it by its midpoint. Move. I'll select all 4 parts. Take that line with it. My base point is going to be... Oh, it's not giving me the midpoint. Alright, so let me put another line. Let me just do the outside ones and try that. Still not snapping. There we go. Let's see if it'll do it with a circle. There we go. Move it over. Leave that. And I will do the same on this side. 1, 1, 1. Close. Like that. Alright. So I click Finish Sketch. Now I'm going to do Loft. I'm going to try and get that edge, that square. I'm going to select here for center line. Oh, let me go back. I don't want that line connecting it. That one. Alright. I messed it up a little bit. Let me go back. Alright, so loft to the square. Let me try this side and see if it works. Alright, so I'm having problems. Let me add a circle back in on here. Let me double check the size of those circles. Alright, so 3/4. So 5. Nope, not lining up. So what I'll do is I'll project geometry like that. There. Now I have a circle. Do the same thing on the other side. Project. So like that. There. Now let's try loft. If I can get the right selection. I'm trying to go down. Alright, I'm going to pause this and figure it out, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I went back and basically redid all the steps, which I won't make you watch again. I guess some part of it I was off a little bit, but I got the loft to work. I just did it on one side. Now for the other side, I'm just going to use mirror to simplify it a little bit. So let me make sure I have a plane splitting this down the middle. Yeah. If yours isn't centered up with your origin, you could do a mid-plane between two planes. You did the two far edges, and then you have one in the middle. Let me see, make sure this works now. There we go. I got the feature. Do the mirror plane. Get the right one. XY. Okay. And yep, sign up where it should be. Now, basically, I need to run that square all along this arc. So let me do a sketch. I'm going to select the top edge as a plane. I'm going to project geometry. Finish my sketch. Now I'm going to try this by doing sweep and selecting this arc. I may have to come back and trim so that this line doesn't go all the way down to the bottom. I'm just going to give it a shot to see if it saves me a little time. Nope, won't do it. Alright, so come back, make sure I get the right sketch. Edit sketch. Alright, go on. Alright, so I'm back now. To trim this off, the easiest way will probably be I select the end of this line, and I want to trim it off 2.13 up. Do a circle. Oh, for that circle, I want that to be the radius. There we go. Then I can use that to trim. That way I know that from there to there is a 2.13. Now I'm going to run out of time. I'm going to do the same thing on this side, and then you should be able to sweep along this path and connect to the far side.